Hello and welcome to the DABL Coffee Cup Games. This is the Diamond Association of Baseball Legends using Strat-O-Matic. Yo, what's up? This is Coach DK. Going ahead and we've now gone a week into the season. It is Saturday, April 7th. And as mentioned, we're going to try to do weekend games whenever possible. And just let StratOMatic computer generator figure out the rest of them until we get to the playoffs. But we got the Battle of New York. And so we got the New York Giants, who are currently 2-4, going against the Brooklyn Superbas. And they're 4-2. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for the New York Giants. We got center fielder Van Houtren leading off. Smith, who is in right field, going second. Selbach is third. Hickman is going to be batting the cleanup, who's the third baseman. Davis is short. Doyle, the first baseman, is sixth. Kid Gleason, second baseman, is batting seventh. Grady, the catcher, at eighth. And pitching will be Carrick. For the Brooklyn Superbas, we have Jones, center fielder, batting first. We got Cross, third baseman, second. Willy Keeler will be in right field. Joe Kelly will be in left. Daly will be at second, batting fifth. Dolan will be batting sixth. Jennings will be playing first, and he will be batting seventh. And Duke Farrell will be catching, and pitcher will be Kitson. It will be his first start of the season. So let's go ahead and get started and see how the game plays out. We do get some game notes. One of the nice advantages of StratOMatic that they've added before games after you get through opening day. It's just a little bit of highlights. As you can tell, Carrick has pitched in 3 games. He has 1 start, and that start was he has 1 loss. He has a 14.29 ERA, and Kitson, on the other hand, has not started. He did allow 6 runs in 5 innings, so he's at 10.80. Just kind of looking down a little bit, the hitting streaks, you do see several players with 6 games. Keeler being one of them, Cross and Kid Gleason. When it comes to the hot hitters, you got Duke Farrell and you got Huey Keeler right here. Both doing pretty well. And then obviously you have some players that are struggling. I'm going to be doing obviously New York. You got Doyle, who's been struggling. He's only 4 for 26, and Van Houtren is 5 for 27. So we're going to go ahead and load the game. And we will be playing at Washington Park, Brooklyn's home field. And so I just want to give major props to Sylvam14, who created a lot of these fields. I did go through for some of them and had to do a little bit of tweaking. But this is one of them that I didn't have to do anything to adjust it. So I think they do a nice job. He does a nice job of just trying to make the fields look as realistic as possible. He does add some modern day backgrounds, and so he does a really good job. But Kitson's going to be starting, and so let's just see how the game goes. I'm going to go ahead and put myself in the corner, and we are ready. So starting off, Van Houtren is going to walk. Smith's going to ground to short. Not able to get it to second, so gets the runner out of first. Selbach's up. He's going to ground ball to short. Dolan's going to go ahead and throw to Jennings, making 2 down. And another one to short. So Dolan takes 3 ground balls, takes them all, and gets the runners out. So Brooklyn's now up. Again, we're going to be managing Brooklyn, and so Jones singles. And so here we come with Cross is going to be up. Oh, he's going to go ahead and hit the ball to left center field for a double. See if he gets a chance to send Jones. We do not. We do have Willy Keeler up. He, like I said earlier, has a 6-game streak going on. Looks like a pass ball, so he gets a run scored. Unfortunately, Keeler cannot do anything. Kelly is going to be up. He has a chance to knock in the run, and he's going to go ahead and single. Keeler and Kelly are both Hall of Famers. I believe Bill Dolan, Huey Jennings, and Duke Farrell are as well. So they may have 5 future Hall of Famers on this field. For some reason, I thought Dolan was a catcher, but I could be wrong on that. Kelly's going to hit a ball to second base. He is going to advance the runner. So with 2 out, Bill Dolan's going to hit a ball to second, and they're going to get the out. And so with 3 out, we're going to go to the top of the second. 2 runs were scored, 1 earned, 1 un. So Davis is up, and he's going to get an out. A line out to second base. Kid Gleason's up. He also has a 6-game hitting streak, I believe. And he's going to keep his hitting streak alive to 7. Grady's going to be up, and he's going to ground out the shortstop to end the inning. So Jennings is going to be leading off for us. He has a chance for a home run, a very slim chance, but unfortunately he's just going to fly out. Farrell's going to be up. He's going to fly the ball to left field. We're going to see what happens here. And they get the out. Pitcher is going to be up now. And Kitson's going to go ahead and get a single. 2-out single, puts him on base. Brings top of the order. Jones is going to be up. He's going to ground ball to shortstop. Good range. Unfortunately, he does have his chances of errors. Grabs it over first, and it's in time. So at the end of 2, it's 2-0 for Brooklyn. Ground ball to third base for Cross to be able to try to take a chance to make a play on it. And unfortunately, he throws it wild. So a single, and then advances the second on the wild throw. Van Haltren's going to get his second time on base. Putting runners on first and third. 0 outs. Smith's up. He's going to walk. Bases are loaded for Kitson. All right. Kitson's your first start, dude. Let's buckle down here. Unfortunately, he's going to give another single. Knocking in a run. Ground ball to third base. We will be able to turn 2, it looks like, but they will score a run tying it up. A runner still on third. And unfortunately, Davis is going to be walked. So Doyle's up. And Kitson finally gets out of it. So 2-2. Let's see what we can do to bounce back here. Cross is going to ground out, but we'll get to the heart of our order. In my opinion, with Keeler leading off. Unfortunately, he is 0 for 2 today. Kelly, who singled the first time, he gets another single. Kelly has a lot of speed, so we're going to go ahead and try to see if we can attempt to steal here. And he does steal, and he gets the second. Bringing up Daly. Daly walks. And now we bring up Dolan. Unfortunately for Dolan, he is batting 107 so far. Let's just check out his card. See if he's really that bad. Definitely not much of a contact here. He gets on a lot with walks. Obviously 0 power. So it's on base. And he does that again. So bases are loaded, 2 outs. We got future Hall of Famer Huey Jennings is going to be up. He's playing first for us today. And he's going to line out the second to end the inning. Gleason makes the snag. So top of the fourth. And it's going to be a pop out. So 1 down. And Grady's going to be up. He's going to ground out to third base. And pitcher Carrick's going to be up. He's going to fly out the right. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. All right, so we need to get something going here. As we're toward the bottom of our inning, Duke Farrell's going to be up. He is going to go ahead and single the ball to right field. Let's go ahead and try to bunt. And they get the lead runner. I wish that Strat-O-Matic did show something on the bunts and the hit and runs. It's, whether it be just a dice roll or the cards or something, just to be able to let us see what's going on. It's kind of one of those frustrating things that, you know, just a little bit of control. I don't even feel like we can enter in our own dice numbers in situations like that. But anyway, Jones is going to be up. He is 1 for 2. He's going to single, and he's going to send Kitson all the way over to third. So had we successfully had that sack bunt, we would have had a run there. But Cross is going to be up. He is 1 for 2. He doubled. I feel like we already had Cross on another team. If Cross was on another team, but I don't remember. So he is much better against lefties. Does pretty well against righties, though. So, that's what he does. He is currently batting .400 for the season. 2 walks. He has 7 RBIs, so he has a chance to knock another one here. And he's in ground ball to shortstop. That should score the runner. And Keeler is now up, and he is again 0 for 3. Keeler, man, one of my favorite players. All right, Van Haltren. Van Haltren's going to ground ball to third base, and that's going to be out. Smith's up. He's going to pop out to first. And now Selbach is going to be up here. He has 1 single. So the top of the order, 1, 2, 3, are put down very quickly. And so we go to the bottom of the 5th. Joe Kelly's going to be on up. Joe Kelly is 2 for 2, but he this time is going to ground out to short. Daly's up. He's going to ground out to the pitcher. We're definitely out hitting them, but unfortunately just not able to kind of produce the runs more than New York at this point. So Dolan's on first. Let's see what kind of runner he's really looking at. Bring up his card real quick. Oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if he can do something here. Alright, so 45% chance to be successful. We're not going to. And Jennings is going to go ahead and single, advancing Dolan all the way over to third. Bringing up to Farrell. And he's going to pop up to third. Unfortunately, Duke, that was horrid. Alright, so Hickman's going to be up as we enter the top of the 6th. Oof. Unfortunately, he gets a single. He had a 1 to 9, he gets the 9. Alright, so Davis is up. This is George Davis. But I don't think this is the right George Davis. That's just my opinion. Ooh, almost gets a home run. Luckily for us, it is not. It'll be a fly out. So 1 down. Doyle's up. He has lined out twice and make it 3 times. So he's over 3. Kid Gleason's up, and he's going to pop out the second, and that should end the inning. Kitson's up, pitching a pretty fair, good game, except for the one inning where he really seemed to struggle. He did single the first time, got on base second on a fielder's choice, but this time he is just straight up a little bloop liner, easily taken in. Top of the order, and our first strikeout, I believe, of the game. Jones strikes out, and Lave Cross is going to be up, and he is going to double, hitting the ball deep to center field off the fence. And we bring in Willy Keeler, who is 0 for 3, trying to keep the hitting streak alive. Let's see if he can do anything here. And no, he grounds out again. Oh, can't believe this. All right, well, that sucks, but all right. So let's just go ahead and take a moment. Let's do our player showcase for a second. And let's just see who we got that we're going to be highlighting. And wouldn't you know, the player we are going to highlight is Willy Keeler, who has a 6-game hitting streak, but today is 0 for 4. Willy Keeler is by far one of the shortest players ever to play the game. He was only about 5'4" and weighed only 140 pounds. He used one of the shortest yet heaviest bats in Major League history. The bat was only 30 inches long, but yet weighed 46 ounces. So just a little interesting fact there. One of the things that you probably know most about Willy Keeler is the infamous motto, keep your eye on the ball and hit them where they ain't. So if you've ever played Little League baseball, all the way up to college ball, which I did, you will hear coaches, managers say, hit them where they ain't. And so Willy Keeler is known for having that motto. He started off playing third base and then eventually turned into an outfielder, primarily playing in right field. Keeler had 13 straight seasons in which he batted over 300, and he reached the mark in 16 of the 19 years he played. So a long career, obviously very successful career, consistently batting over 300 almost every single year, over 80% of the time. He had a lifetime average of 345, and for 7 straight seasons he also had an on-base percentage that was above 400. In 1894 he batted 371, scoring 165 runs and notching 94 RBIs. He also hit 22 triples that year, his first with the Orioles of Baltimore. It was the same season in which he began his streak of 8 consecutive years with 200 or more hits, a record that held for more than 100 years. Keeler was the leadoff man for 9 seasons in Baltimore and Brooklyn, winning 5 pennants over that span, and seeing his team take second place in the race 3 times. During those 9 years, he averaged 212 hits, 134 runs per season, and he hit 373. His best season came in 1897 when he batted .424, which is the highest average for a left-handed batter in baseball history. He led the National League with 239 hits in only 129 games. Keeler also started the season with a 44-game hitting streak, beating the previous record of 42. His new mark stood for 44 years before being broken by Joe DiMaggio. Keeler was known to handle the bat very well, placing hits wherever he wanted and dropping perfect bunts on a whim. He was also smart on the base paths and had some speed to go with it, totaling 495 career stolen bases. Of his 33 career long balls, 30 of them were inside the park home runs. So, dude, that's crazy. He has 33 home runs, and only 3 of them actually cleared the wall. When he retired in 1910, Keeler was second only to Cap Anson for the lead in all-time hits with 2,932. Keeler passed away on January 1st, 1923, and he was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1939. So, Willy Keeler, one of the legends of the game, one of the best hitters ever. I would put him up there with Ty Cobb, Ted Williams, all the greats. I would even say Ichiro. To me, was it's probably the most modern day pure hitter of just being able to spray the ball all over the field. So Willy Keeler is by far our highlighted player of the day. Unfortunately for us, who is managing Brooklyn, he is currently 0-4. So going in the bottom 3 innings, we have a 3-2 lead. We have 9 hits with 1 committed error, and New York Giants have 2 runs on 5 hits, and they have not committed an error yet. Kitson's been doing pretty well for us. He did have that real struggle in the 1 inning, the third, where they jumped on him early. And so hopefully he won't get in the same kind of problem here. They send in a pitch hitter. Seymour's in for the... They're going to try hitting a run. And unfortunately, they pop him out. So Van Haltren's up, 1 down. He is going to single, putting runners on first and second. They're going to try another hit and run. And it works with success. Again, I wish we could see StratO'Matic. How? Pay attention. We need to see what is going on there. Cards, dice, something with that. So, please hear that. So, the game is tied now. Selvak is up. He's going to ground ball to the pitcher. Holds the runner at third. So 2 outs. Hickman is up. He is a .313 hitter in the year 1900. He is 1-for-3. And it looks like this year he's pretty much got that .313 average. So let's go ahead and pitch till no. And we get a strikeout to end the inning. Well done, Kitson. Trivia question: what player set the accepted American League record for rookie batting average with .349? I gotta go with Ty Cobb. Wade Boggs. All right, so New York's defensive changes are Seymour will bat 9th and play pitcher. So we got Joe Kelly up against the Southpaw. He is going to ground out to third base. Kelly is out. Daly's up. He's going to strike out. That's the second strikeout of the game. And now we got Dolan, who has walked twice. He's going to hit a ball to short, and he's out. So going into the top of the 8th inning, the game is tied 3-3 so far. We, as the home team, are undefeated. And unfortunately, Davis is going to start off with a single. Doyle's up. And that's Jack Doyle, and he's going to third base. Leif Cross is going to get it. Throw to Daly at second, and over to Jennings for a 5-4-3 double play. A very, very big double play there. Gleason's up. He's going to fly ball to left field. Kelly's going to get over there, and he can't get it, and so that it will be a single. Bringing up Grady. And Grady's going to go ahead, and he's going to hit the ball straight back to the pitcher. And that's going to be the end of the inning. So the storyline looks pretty similar so far after going to the bottom of the 8th. All right, so apparently we 2 times screwed up. And I need to obviously work on some of the things that we have going on here. Hey, I'm noticing the picture looks like crap. Half on, half off. Problem with these backgrounds, but I'm going to have to get that fixed. But apparently in the Battle of New York, we had Brooklyn and New York playing each other. New York was the visiting team. Brooklyn was the home team. We were about to enter the bottom of the 8th inning. It has been several days ago. I've done about 8 games since, but as I concluded about maybe 10 games, I decided to go back, create all the videos, and as I was doing it, apparently I had not correctly recorded the ending of the game. It was 3-3, bottom of the 8th. Jennings was coming up. Van Haltren, I believe, was pitching, or maybe it was Seymour. I think Seymour had come in. But what had happened is that Jennings ended up singling, getting on base, and so Seymour had come in. Jennings had singled. I want to say it might have been Bill Dolan may have bunted to advance him. Deacon McGuire came in to pinch hit for Kitson. He got out, so 2 outs, and I believe then he may have stolen and then a sacrifice, but may have been true. Jennings may have stolen the base. Then there would be a sacrifice by Dallin, and then I believe McGuire came in and he got out, and then there might have been a passed ball or a wild pitch or something like that, scoring Jennings in the process, giving us the go-ahead run 4-3. We brought Howe in to finish out the game. He came in 1-2-3, mowed him down. Game was over. It was a good game to end. Unfortunately, I didn't record it, so my apologies. I will be moving my desk probably in the next couple of days, so that I don't have to use the backstop, so it's harder to see me. But this is all new for me, so I apologize. But I did want to let you know how the game ended, and we will touch base with you later. Obviously, this game was on April 8th, and you can tell I'm already down to May 18th within a few days, and so my apologies. I hope that you guys can forgive me, and there shouldn't be any more. I did check all the rest of them, and they all look like they were good. So again, my apologies. See you next time.